When it comes to Fjordur, there are rat holes hidden everywhere, so we proudly present top 3 all-time best rat holes with full base designs on Fjordur. This video is sponsored by my servers Deluxe. Deluxe is a 3x server with 5x matching and 3x experience. Deluxe has 6-man tribes, ORP, new player protection, raid warning, and so much more. Here at Deluxe, we ensure that you have an amazing experience with lag-free servers. Servers are now live, link in the description. Coming at number 3, this can be found at 56.2 latitude and 5.7 longitude. And here it is on the map. Now this rat hole can be found underwater at the deep dark depths of the map, basically meaning all the way down. So there is basically 2 different oceans, there's a top ocean and there's a bottom ocean. So look up where to get down to the bottom ocean. And the bottom ocean is pretty terrifying, it's just pitch black everywhere, it's filled with Moses and all kinds of stuff. So anyways, it's pretty difficult to get down here, plus you got Moses and stuff, so trying to raid this base is going to be a little bit tricky. But anyways, here is the spot. If you look up here, there's a nice little rat hole type thing up in there. We could maybe put like a tech genny or something. And you have a ton of room in here to really build a ton of stuff. So we're probably going to be using a lot of vacuum compartments in here for this build. However, it's going to be a little tricky because it's going to be a little bit tight in here. So let's see what we can do with it. Now here is the full base design. On the outside, we had a nice little hanging turret tower kind of thing with just a few turrets on it. And then we had 4 boxes. These boxes are made with vacuum compartments. The original ones, not the modded ones on S+. And you can basically put some turrets on it and you can place them pretty much anywhere. So anyways, up here we have a few turrets on this with a cliff tower, and then we have a tech bubble right here that stops any players from even getting in. Now, the best part about this whole area is that it is, I think, 3x damage, so it's not like too high, but it still is decently high. Now, however, on the inside we have 2 sets of turret walls. A turret wall on the base and then another turret wall just for extra base defense. And this equals out to exactly 100 turrets. Now if you are on a server where you can offer more turrets, I highly recommend putting a lot more because I don't have enough defenses on the outside. For this one, I'll say that. So anyways, once you come onto the inside, we have a tech teleporter, a transmitter, and 3 vaults. This whole area is basically for teleporting in and out because, as you know, you guys really aren't going to be going out of the base into there to go farm something and then come back. It's just not how it works down here. So you're going to be teleporting probably somewhere else on the map or to a different server. But anyways, on the inside, you have some vaults, all your indie forges, your chem benches, fabricators, good amount of deady storages. There's your tech replicator over there in the corner. And then back here in this corner, you have a grinder and a bunch of cryo refrigerators. Then you have some main refrigerators back in here. And there's some empty space. I didn't really know what to do with that yet. But anyways, now upstairs is over here in the corner. And then up here we have another refrigerator, a grill, a cooker, a preserving bin. And then part of the indie forges kind of come up here, so you have to kind of watch that, and then sim the replicator. And we have 4 mannequins, all your beds, and then a ton of vaults. Now if you want to, you can also keep expanding back. I just didn't want to because I just felt this was the perfect size for kind of a bit of a smaller tribe, like a 4 to 6 man tribe. You even have your little egg hatchery over there. And then anyways, so yeah, back here you can easily expand and add a lot more. The vacuum compartment is really up to you. And then back here you have your tech generator. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of this down in the comments down below. Coming at number 2, this can be found at 17.7 latitude and 99.9 longitude, and then here it is on the map. Now this one can be found in the Vanaheim biome, which is the green biome whenever you go to the obelisk cave thing, the terminal cave, I believe. I'm not sure what that thing's called. But anyways, so on the coordinates on your map, the 99.9 part of it, it's kind of messed up, and that really ranges from like to the wall to like all the way out. It's a bit of an issue with this map. But anyways, make sure to go all the way to the wall on that coordinate. But anyways, here's the location. It's a nice little opening in the wall right here that is actually a pretty decent size. So if you are a smaller tribe, like a 4-man, it really makes for a good spot. Even a 6-man can build in here, but it's going to be a little bit tight with all the guys in here. But anyways, up here you have a nice little flat little platform right here. So that's probably where the main base is going to go. Then down here we have another platform, so I'm not sure what I'm do with that. Maybe use some like cliff platforms or something. And then down here you have all this space. We probably won't touch this, but who knows what we'll do with it. But anyways, let's see how we can build this. So anyways, here is the full base design. I decided to really build just a giant cliff hanging tower in a way with the 2 cliff platforms. Basically, if somebody destroys the 1 cliff platform, there's a second one that holds up the entire thing. Not to mention parts of it are actually connected on the walls, so part of them won't even fall. On the cliff platform, you have a tech bubble, which basically will stop players from even being able to damage that, so they have to damage that one first, then the cliff platform. So anyways, on the inside we have our first layer. This first layer was built on the kind of lower level like I was talking about, and I used 2 cliff platforms. So this is your main crafting kind of level, so you have all your indie forges, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, up top, we have a ladder that goes up into here, and this is your main base. You have some mannequins, some cryo refrigerators, a replicator, a transmitter, a ton of vaults, some more mannequins, some refrigerators, some beds, some preserving bins, and your tech jennies also up here. So it's really got just about everything that you're ever going to need. And then up top, you even have your nice little hatchery. But let me know what you guys thought of this one down below. And coming at number 1, this can be found at 20.1 latitude and 97.9 longitude. And then here it is on the map. Now this one is the kind of rat hole in the redwoods. It's over here on the side of the map, and it's the one that's in the waterfall. From the outside, it's literally invisible, so you cannot see it at all. Now, however, this one is pretty popular, so a lot of players do know about this. And this one, I believe, is 3x damage. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. So anyways, once you come in here, you're greeted with a pretty beautiful kind of setup with the lighting. It just makes everything look a lot better. And then you have a lot of flat room. So this one is going to be a pretty crazy build. Now here is the full base design. As you can see on the outside, I decided to not put anything on the exterior because I really don't want anybody seeing this spot. But the second that you come into that waterfall, you are greeted with a nice little small kind of turret wall. Now you have bear traps on the outside, which kind of help to stop people from like stego rushing it or anything. And then you have your main wall. This main wall was pushed pretty far back because I don't want people easily running up on the wall. And then you have bear traps and then some railings. The railings stop people from being able to like rocket run in, because they gotta kind of jump over and then they'll get trapped on the railing, get stuck on it, and then it just makes a big mess. So on the wall, it is a double layered thing, and then we put some vaults in the middle too. And then on the inside, we have a bunch of refrigerators, preserving bins, a cooker, a grill, a refrigerator right there. And then we have another cooker, and then we have some grinders, and then our main crafting area. This main crafting area is just huge, which I think it is honestly the perfect size. You really don't need any more unless you are like mass crafting a ton of stuff. Then you got your transmitter over here, and then you got your hatchery over here in the corner. It's a perfect spot for the hatchery, and then a bunch of vaults. Now I wanted to leave this area really open so that you guys could easily walk some dinos through, or just really add your own little touches to it. So anyways, up here, here's our second layer. The second layer is actually attached to the wall, so as you can see, it's kind of floating in a way. But up here, you have a ton of room, and this is all the room for your dinos. Then you even have your teleporter there in the corner. But anyways, that's it for today's video. We hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.